Hey everybody, Jennifer Shlomovich here. I have been thinking for a long time about doing a cookbook review series on my channel. And I've had this idea for like a year and just be like, all right, one day I'll get to it. And finally, I am deciding to commit to cooking through my cookbooks. I have a huge cookbook collection and I can never get enough cookbooks. Yeah, so it's funny. My husband is always like, "Don't you already have a cookbook like that?" No, I don't. Yeah, I just have always loved cookbooks ever since I was a kid. I remember going through my mom's cookbooks and just sitting at the table and just looking through them and then taking my toy pots and pans and pretending to make things from them. And yeah, I guess ever since then, I've just had this love of cookbooks and looking at them. And ever since, actually, before I was vegan, cookbook collecting was part of that journey of helping me discover how amazing vegan food is. And so, yeah, so now I am starting this cookbook series of just going through my different cookbooks. And I wanted to start it off with The Peaceful Kitchen, which is by Catherine Perez. And my awesome friend, Kimberly Winters, who hopefully you all know. If you've been paying attention to what I've been up to, then you'll be familiar with Kimberly. And if not, Kimberly has a podcast called Did You Bring the Hummus? I highly recommend checking it out, and I'll include a link below the notes here. But we also have joined forces last year, and we created that vegan morning show, which is a vegan morning show that we go live every Monday, 7 a.m. Eastern. We cover a whole variety of different topics, and we've been having some amazing guests on there as well. And we just kicked off season 2, so go check that out as well. I'm going to leave the notes below. But Kimberly keeps telling me about the Peaceful Kitchen. She's made so many wonderful things from the Peaceful Kitchen, and she gave it to me as a gift this year. We met up for the holidays, and she gifted me this amazing cookbook, and I am so grateful for it, and I couldn't wait to try it out. There are a lot of amazing recipes in here. I seriously want to make everything. And today, I made 2 dishes. I also want to make cookies from here, but I'm going to have to make those tomorrow. So when I'm done talking about the 2 dishes that I made, I will then make those cookies and record that separately. This took longer than I anticipated because I had various interruptions, things that I had to do at home, and now my family's hungry and they're waiting to eat the dinner. And I made a huge mess in this kitchen. So, um, but yeah, so I just wanted to go over the dishes that I made. Seriously, I cannot wait to try them. Our kitchen smells amazing. So the first dish that I made is this roasted cruciferous crunch salad. And you're supposed to like plate everything, layer it on in individual bowls. I did not do that. I wanted to just make things easier for myself. And so I just put it, let me just shine a little light on here. And I'll also get close-ups on this as well. But this is here, I'm putting the light here. This is the cruciferous crunch salad, or roasted cruciferous crunch salad. And it's got green cabbage and red cabbage and broccoli florets and all kinds of amazing spices. And it just smells so good. Oh, and it's got farro in here, which I can't recall a time I've ever cooked with farro. And then I also used an ingredient that I've never used before. Let me go get it. Marin, which I was worried that maybe I wouldn't be able to find it. But actually, when I looked it up, I found out it's usually easy to find in the international section of most grocery stores, which I did find. It wasn't that pricey. I think it was like $5. It is a sweet cooking rice wine. So I tried a new ingredient. I cooked farro, and this dish smells delicious. I did take a little taste. And you pour over an orange ginger tahini dressing that I just mixed in and it's been marinating for a bit. So that is lovely. And then, okay. And then the next dish I made is this 20-minute cilantro lime noodles dish, which I made right here. And I'll also get better close-ups as well that I'm going to edit over this. And this is really, really, it smells really, really good. It's got a broccoli. They say to steam the broccoli for this dish. I just roasted a bunch of broccoli. I bought a bunch of broccoli because I knew I'd need it for both dishes. And instead of steaming, I just roasted it. And then the leftover broccoli, I figured I would just use in a salad or as a side during the week. So trying to adjust this lighting here. Lighting is something I feel like I still need to work with. It's a lot more challenging than I thought to light the kitchen. I'm always tinkering around with that. But yeah, so I roasted the broccoli instead of steamed it. And yeah, did what I did also was the edamame that I have, I sauteed that in the other mixture, and I'm going to be editing the footage. I took some video of me doing that, so I'm going to show as I'm talking here some of that footage of me preparing it. So yeah, it smells amazing and can't wait to try these dishes. I tasted the first one, the roasted cruciferous crunch salad, and it tasted really good. And my non-vegan husband tasted it as well, and he thought it was really good. But yeah, everybody's starving. So I am going to stop recording now. We're going to eat our food. And then tomorrow I am going to make the cookies that I want to try from here, which are on, let's look at the page. I feel so disorganized in this video. And I almost didn't record. I was like, but I'm not going to be a perfectionist. I'm just going to show up as however I am and just share with you all. So I am going to make tomorrow these wholesome date pistachio cookies. So that's going to be my fun project tomorrow, but with the magic of editing, everything will be together and I will catch up with you all then. My non-vegan family is starving. Hopefully they'll be impressed with this food. And I got to clean up this kitchen and I'll see you all when I get back, when I make the cookies. Talk to you later. Hey everyone, and I am back, and I said in the last video that it would be the next day, and actually it's been a little over a week. Life got really busy, and I was like, oh, I have some time before I post this cookbook review, and I kept putting it off and kept putting it off and kept putting it off, and now it's the day before this is supposed to go up on my channel. So I finally did it. I baked the wholesome date and pistachio cookies, and they are amazing. This is my new favorite healthy cookie recipe. And my non-vegan husband loved them too. And these will definitely be the next addition to our healthy dessert rotation. The cardamom really enhances the flavor on these, and they're just like a really chewy, delicious oatmeal cookie. So, highly recommend making these. I really enjoyed making these recipes from the cookbook, and I definitely look forward to trying more of them. I really love how she breaks down a lot of other information in here, like nutrition, and how to create a healthy plate. And she lists out pantry staples. The pictures in here are beautiful. There are a total of 8 chapters in this book. The first one is after she does the introduction on just preparing and, help you get started. Um, the first chapter is Breaking the Fast, which is just delicious breakfast recipes. Chapter 2 is Satisfying Salads, which is where the chapter I got the roasted cruciferous crunch salad recipe from. Chapter 3 is Grab It and Go. So you got like different wraps, and some, sandwiches and just, quick meals to grab and go. Chapter 4 is Nourishing Bowls, and that's where I got the 20-minute cilantro lime noodles. Chapter 5 is Nutrient Packed Mains. So you got recipes like crispy baked tofu, grilled lemongrass seitan skewers, teriyaki chickpea burgers. Chapter 6 is Elevated Veggies. So there's some of the recipes include bang bang cauliflower, braised orange ginger Brussels sprouts, and pickled vegetables. Chapter 7 is Snacks and Sweets. So these wholesome date and pistachio cookies are in that chapter. Some other, there's a lot of other delicious recipes in here too, like chickpea cookie dough bars and blistered sesame lime edamame. So it's a mixture of desserts and savory snacks. Chapter 8 is Sauceology, and that is different salad dressings and sauces. The orange ginger tahini dressing that I made is in that chapter. And yeah, even though I haven't made everything in this cookbook yet, I would highly recommend owning a copy. I would recommend even gifting a copy. I am so grateful that Kimberly gave this to me, and I'm really excited to play around and try out more recipes from him. I can see this being a regular staple in our meal rotations for sure. So yeah, if you're looking for a cookbook that's vegan, healthy, there is oil used in the recipes, but you can easily omit oil when those recipes call for it. This is my first cookbook review video, and I'm figuring out what my whole method of doing this is. But in the meantime, I'm jumping in, doing it, sharing. And yeah, if you have made anything from this cookbook, what have you made? Let me know in the comments below. What should I try next? What did you love? Was there a recipe that you didn't love? Were there any modifications that you made? Also, what are your favorite vegan cookbooks? Is there one that you would like me to check out in a future cookbook review? Let me know in the comments below. And with that, I will see you all real soon. Bye for now.